Good morning, everybody. How we doing today? Getting ready for the open. Got ourselves a new trade setup. So lock in, get ready. I do have to leave at about 11:30 this morning. I got a tea time over at Fleming Island Golf Club. So we're going to see if we can't catch something by 11:30. In no rush, but the gold setup is looking promising. So let's jump on over to the chart, see what we got. All right, so this morning we are not turning on any of the lower time frame initial balances or orbs. We're just going to sit tight and wait for the first hour. The numbers on those have been getting pretty darn good, so we're going to be patient for a while. I'm going to have to sit here and think about things to say for hour and a half. Yeah, probably not going to happen, but just keep your eyes open. I am going to take a quick break, so I will be right back. There wasn't much left of it on. All right. We are back. All the notifications off our screen so we can actually trade. I gotta shut off all those notifications. They're gonna be popping up all morning. Had to get us some breakfast. Breakfast is barbecue chicken with a sugar-free homemade barbecue sauce, nice and spicy, and some crackers. Got to have a little carbs. Didn't quite feel like fixing a sandwich. That could get a little messy. But I have no problem eating on stream in front of all of you, okay? Does that mean, heck, we still got over an hour before we even take a trade, so sugar-free barbecue sauce because I'm diabetic. Go lay down, baby. All right, so we just put ES up on the chart. So we've got YM on the left, ES in the middle, gold on the right. Zach's not going to be streaming today. Rips is streaming on Kick. Some good barbecue sauce. Wish I could taste this. I love making my barbecue sauce.
Man, good girl. Good girl. Wait, back. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay.
Let's lock it in. Yeah. 11 minutes to the open. Why can't I keep my chat up? Let's see, that's ridiculous. Without having OBS up, I should be able to. You would think one could. See, okay, now it's outside of that. Nope, it still goes away. Okay. Huh? What are you going to do? Huh? We'll just pull that down. Put this GC, MYM, so if we trade ES, we're going to miss out on those accounts. Which, that kind of sucks. Let's see. Well, I could open another one. And I could squeeze this one in. Because really all we need is the order buttons, right? MYM. This one's going to be MES. Okay, and that is that one. That needs to be that one. MGC. 1, 2, and... All right, we got everything set up. Let's see, ES we'll get 3. Gold will get... on gold we'll get 1 micro. On ES we'll be entering with 3, and on YM we'll be entering on 5. Actually, I think I'm going to pull ES down to 2. There we go. So 5, 2, and 1. All right. We'll OBS back up so we can have our chat up here. Let's see. Google. Discord. Oh, Missy's back in from her walk. Mama takes her out for her walks in the morning. My mother turned 80 years old on the 20th of November. That's so awesome. And she's still in great shape. Takes the dogs out for walks. Goes out with her friends. Amazing. Make sure 125, 500. Okay, that's good. Just make sure this one is set up correctly. Risk 500. All right, that's set up. Risk management there is set. Cool. Got our chat up. I'm not going to be streaming in Discord today, I don't think. Yeah, I might as well. Four and a half minutes to the open. Turn the fan on, get everything nice and cool, get the vape smoke blowing. Oh, I need to turn on my light. Forgot about the light. Every once in a while, when I stand up from my desk, my screens go blank. It's like, what the hell? So when I pull the screens out of my HDMI hub, I've got one of my lights hooked up to that. So I lose one of my lights. It's like, what the hell? I wish I could have these just permanently on. Why do I have to keep doing that? I wonder if there's a way to do that. Settings. Go lay down, baby. Oh. We'll be setting our New York VWAP as soon as the market opens. We'll set our New York VWAP. I really got to turn off all those notifications. I get them to put up on a different screen. I don't know. Because they're going to pop up all morning long. It's going to drive me nuts. Good girl, Miss. Hey, baby. Come here. Ah, say hello to everybody. Yes. Say hello to everybody. You're a good girl. All right. Oh, careful. Don't fall. Yeah. You're a good girl. All right, baby. Off. Go lay down. Good girl. Go lay down. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Good luck kisses from Missy this morning. And away we go. And away we go. Hey, guess what, everybody? We've got an hour to go before we can take any trades. Oh. Well, that fair value gap is held on oil so far. There goes a yes, touching the previous session high. A little ways to go on YM to get to one side or the other.
What is Jackie? I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. That'll be fine.
Actually, I'm going to close that. Let's just go to YouTube. watch our own channel.
Yeah. Yeah. If you think the guy will pick up the picture.
Oh, take off the sound, man. That's that way I can type in my own chat, right? If anybody shows up out of my whole 46 subscribers. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's fun, though. It's fun. We're growing. We're growing. We're putting out good content. We're growing.
Well, yeah, I think my daughter was part of seeing and he's going to play golf that, not really knowing what time he's coming home. Okay, yeah, I'd love to hear him again.
ES is just taking off past the previous session high. Fair value up all the way up the 1 minute chart.
Yeah, he's seen what it's coming. Right.
Man, when I get the monitor set up so I want, I'll be able to watch YM, NQ, ES, oil, gold. Maybe even start looking at the Russell every once in a while. There is going to be a 5-minute orb break on the YM with a fair value gap. Maybe. To the downside. We won't be trading it. All right. ES has fallen back below previous session high, touching the New York VWAP. Oh, okay. There's the 5-minute range. We haven't closed below it yet. If this 1 minute candle closes below, we have a fair value gap on YM and a 5-minute orb entry that I will not be taking. I know someone who will be. And I wish him the best of luck. I'm just not trading the lower time frame orbs right now. Oh, did it close outside? Oh, that's so close. ES is back below New York VWAP. Gold completed a 5-minute downside orb. Fair value gap, closed outside the range. Still continuing lower. Well, if that candle, the last 1 minute candle did not close outside, this one certainly is. Well, I won't say certainly, but if it does, that is also a fair value gap created. There you go. That's the entry. This could look good. That could possibly be an immediate rebalance after a fair value gap. If this 1 minute candle closes red and below the body of the last 1 minute candle, that will be an immediate rebalance after a fair value gap. Usually a very strong signal. ES is given almost all of its push up back. Probably right around the 6270, the retrace though. It is above the 0.5 of the 4-hour DRT levels. Or is that the big drop? 0.5 of the big drop we had? That might be. I think I had it set to 4-hour. I'm not going to look though. Doesn't really matter to me. Not today. Doing a little something different today. Just looking at our initial balances. Not trading anything else today. Rips always has some decent music on. I think I might have to start turning on my own music though. But if I do that, then Discord hears it. I don't know why. I mean, they're probably hearing what I've got on now, so I guess it really doesn't matter. All right, ES is still playing around New York VWAP. Come on, 5-minute orb. Get down there. Hit target profit for easel. That's not a very nice wick. If we're targeting the low, we're much closer to this previous session high than we are the previous session low. Not to say you can't get down there, but that would be a hell of a trade. We did just swipe the London low, though. Or no, we didn't. Take that back. London low is right at the previous day's high. Not the New York session low, but previous day's high. Gold is just playing around VWAP. ES just playing around VWAP. Again, on gold, guys and gals, we want the initial balance to break before 11:30. And I will be signing off between 11:30 and 12 because I have a tea time to go play some golf today. My actual first round of play since I've gotten to Florida, so I'm pretty excited. Been doing a lot of practicing. Going to the range, going to the short game area, Oh, look at that go. Coming down to previous day's VWAP, I think. I think so. Well, whatever VWAP it is, it's showing some strength to get down through it. At least on the 1 minute chart. I mean, come on, guys. Yeah, so we are looking at 1 minute chart, right? Just wanted to see how it reacts at levels. Hey, Ezo, what's going on, man? Nice, nice, nice. I was looking at that 5 minute orb on YM there. I was wondering where you were taking profits on it. I'm holding out for the initial balance. Okay. I got rips on too, so a lot of music. Cool, cool. Appreciate it. Yeah, that one just basically shows the results of the first simple back test. I'm going to do a couple more modifications to the trade plan and put out a part 5. See if I can't get those profits a little bit better. It was really good, though. Good video to watch. It's real quick. It makes the day at work a little bit more enjoyable when you get a quick win on the day. Yeah, I got a round of golf to play today, so I'm gonna be closing shop at about 11:30. Round starts at 1:18 in the afternoon, about 45 minutes away. So, looking for the initial balance trade pretty quick after it's set. If nothing breaks by 11:30, I'll be just shutting down with no trading today. Yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Gold's pumping up to the top of the range. ES is still falling though. YM's just fell through previous day's VWAP. Pretty sure that's previous day. Yep. That'd be really cool. If we set the initial balance on YM somewhere in this area, right? Because we have 856. We still have a couple hundred points to get down to previous session's low, right? Which looks like might be where it's headed. We did open on an inside day here, so good chance that we go touch either the previous session low or previous session high. So if we can break the initial balance to the low side and still have plenty of room to target previous session low, that will be our target. I'd like to see a little bit of consolidation here for a little while. 25, 30 minutes. Or just go ahead and make the pull back up to the 25 or 50 here. Make an attempt to go back towards VWAP and then come back down and break the initial balance low. Head for the previous session low. That would be cool. Gold. Do I not have previous session low? Well, I'll be damned. Let's get that up there. Previous day's range by session. There we go. All right. $41.01 wouldn't give us our full 25 take profit there though. That'd still be a good win though if we can get it. I'd love it to see push up, get the extension line right even with previous session high, and then kind of pull back and wait to break the initial balance headed for that target. That would be nice. YM's gotten back above previous day's VWAP, previous session VWAP. Should be a pretty good 15-minute fair value gap to the downside on YM. If that closes there. ES just hit a 15-minute fair value gap and is headed back to the top side. Let's see what it does though. There's some pretty big sell pressure on the 15-minute chart right now. Gold is pretty much holding the 50% line of that fair value. It's headed for the top of the range. Let's open up our edge full of screeners. Take a quick look before we get to the open. Futures right now is around 25% bullish, 13% bearish, 63% neutral. Let's see what the Mag 7's doing. 38% bullish, 6% bearish, 56% neutral. Gotta wait for some more things to come into play there. What's in play? 5-minute orb has gotten a double break. Second break was to the downside. Oh, wait. Let's look at YM there. Looking bullish. Gap was filled. Double break. Yes. Initial balance high was made first, which could be bearish. Average daily range to the upside and downside on YM 46,882 or 45,752. 42% of the ADR has been filled. Let's look at what's in play for gold. The gap has not been filled. That would be a bearish to go fill the gap. Target on that would be 4,064.50. Tried to fill the gap. We are looking session to session here, right, folks? So just remember that. We're not counting the overnight price action when we're looking at these. Okay. So we got bearish, bullish. Right now we're split. On what's in play. Screener. Yeah, NQ and gold are bullish on the rejection. ES and YM are bearish on the rejections. Meaning if they're bearish, the top side of the initial balance was made first, unless they come back up and break the highs. She still got a little over 30 minutes to do that. So, always possible. Always possible. We'll pick that back up later. All right, so nobody else is coming into Discord. Easel's out because he's done. So we'll just shut Discord off. Yeah. Let's switch over and watch Tradeify. See what those guys over there are doing. a few folks watching today. No easels out there. Appreciate it. Yeah, Easel, if you got the volume up, I could not hear you this morning, so I do have some other things playing as far as sounds in my headset, but usually I can still hear you come in, and I mute everything else, but all right, 30-minute orb has been set. 30 minutes to the end of the initial balance. We did make a quick $200 this morning, or last night on gold. So we're up 200 on the Tradify account for the day. Oh. So if we use the initial push down, we're up to the 75% on YM. On the current 1 hour candle, we pulled back up to 75%. We'll see if that breaks and if that candle turns green, or if we start rejecting off that. But we did pull through New York VWAP pretty easily. So we are above New York VWAP at the moment on YM and ES and gold. We are into that first 1 minute fair value gap on YM, first presented fair value gap, which is bearish. Let's see if we can clear that and invert it and head back up to the top. Or see if we're going to fall off here. ES is just playing in this range as well. Went down and swiped the lows after making its high of day. Went out and swiped some pre-market lows. And now heading back up to the top of range. Yeah. Previous day's session, or previous session high, ES is the only one that's broken it so far. YN is still hasn't gone for a previous session high or low, and gold has not yet either. So if we break the initial balance, those are pretty much going to be my targets, since we did open inside yesterday's session range on everything. So let's see if we can't go take out, or at least touch, one of those levels. Very nice, very nice. It's kind of a strange feeling, you know. I mean, most every other day I would have already taken a couple of trades, right? So it's kind of, you know, it feels kind of strange not taking a trade, yeah, this early in the morning, waiting for that initial balance. Okay, I need gold to stop pushing up now and come back for some pullbacks because the extension target line is right at previous session's high. So I'd like it to pull back for the next 25 minutes and then go break the initial balance high. It would be a perfect setup for that target. YM definitely have plenty of room for a full trade target there. Unless we just jam right up to it within the next 25 minutes. I have a new friend suggestion. Hey. It's a pretty good reversal on YM to indicate possible up movement. Gold pretty much, I mean, since it swiped the low, I mean, it just moved straight up, breaking the range. So we had our accumulation right through here, and then New York manipulated, and now we're in our distribution move. I really want to stop here. I want these two to match up. Come on, pull back. Have a pullback. Make a pullback. 1, 2, 3 pushes up. Get your pullback. And then head up. Oh, come on. Stop. Stop there. Stop there. I did not win. Always trying to win some free accounts, you know? Oh, sorry for the noise. Oh. 20 minutes for initial balance. Oh. Uh, let's see what's in play. Still bullish on the futures. YM's the only one that's still showing bearish. Bullish on preview day's range. Okay, so ES and NQ has touched previous day's range. Previous day's range hot. Now, if it goes to the low, we got, holy cow. You got on NQ, you got 754 points to the low. ES has 133 points to the low. Hmm. We got a little over 15 minutes to the open. I'm going to take a real quick break here. Make your calls. I will return momentarily. We are back. Oh, YM turned from a red to a green 1 hour candle. That's a big 1 hour wick. Starting to look good for a long, up to previous session high. All right, all right, all right. Ooh, look at YM push. Come on, everybody. Don't be making bigger ranges yet. Let's chill out for a minute. So the quarterly open is up there just below previous session's high on YM. Yeah, I gotta get that out of my eye line. Okay, that's better. That is better. Oh, come on, gold. You can stop. You can stop. It's gonna reach previous session high before we even get there, right? Uh, okay, I mean, we're still only 61% of the daily range on gold, but and everybody, we still got 10 minutes before the initial balance. Don't stop pushing up. I'd like to see a pullback before the initial balance and then a run up to break it. Less than 10 minutes. Kind of getting a little excited. There you go. Get your pullback right before the initial bounce. I am going to put in a long position here. I am. Now, I'm not going to activate these orders until we actually create. Yeah, see how far up that has to go on that? So we need to that size 2 ticks 125 60 62. That's perfect. That's perfect. So this needs to go in on 2 contracts. A little tighter stop loss. fact, I'm even going to put an order on ES as well. Okay, I like that. We need 11:30 or 10:30 to come before we break. ES is going to be the asshole and break before right before 10:30. All right, time to set orders. ES broke. Oh shit! What the hell? No, damn it! Limit. Stop limit. Shit. Fuck. Close. Close. This is killing me. Put in the wrong fucking order of types. Stop limits. Stop limits. No. Okay. Now we can take our orders on the other charts if those get hit. Good thing I had some profits on that account already. Lost a little bit. I lost about $70 there. All right, we're in ES. And we are coming up to the 6-2. So I'm going to pull down, pull up my stop here. We're not making fair value gaps through the top side, so I don't want to get too much of a loss there. If it comes back below the buy volume that broke the initial balance, I really don't want to be in. If we do pull back to the 25 or so and then head back up again, I can look for another entry if it's within my time frame. Nothing else has broken initial balance yet. So bullish, bullish, bullish. We're 75% bullish on everything so far. Okay, we've got another push up and a color change off the 9. I'm going to go break even here, basically on with ES. So yeah, that was a color change off the 9 on ES. I'm going to have to go just below the initial balance high there. We're in YM. Two longs, one on YM, one on ES. Gold has not broken out yet. Okay, I'm definitely moving just above break even on ES here. We're almost at 1-to-1 on YM. I'm going to pull my stop up just a little bit, reduce my risk. We do have some fair value gaps there, so I'm down at the first one that broke the initial balance high. Right, I'm going to pull up just below this color change, just at the bottom of this color change, off the last color change off the 9. Pull up my SMAs here. Stop still needs to stay right about there on YM. We're above 1-to-1 though, so I'm going break even. Okay, total profit is 267 on the day. We can get a little bit more of a push. We'll hit our 300 target by trading two assets at the same time. Right, I'm moving my stop up below the 9. Looking for ES to hit its average excursion. Looking for YM to head for previous session high. I'm moving gold back to 1 contract instead of 2. Pulling my stop up a little bit on YM. Okay, stop to break even on these. We still haven't broken on gold yet. Right, I'm closing in Q at $200 profit. I've got my stop pulled up on ES. Gold still hasn't broken out. Pulling my stops up in my top 1 accounts. And I closed YM because we're coming up to the quarterly open. So just wanted to go ahead and get that one closed for profit. ES I'll let run with the stop. That was a pretty big drop there. Let's see 696. 696 is the 21, the 1 minute 21. we can't get a color change off the 21 on ES, then I'll close the trade if it doesn't stop me out. We're going to get at least a half profit day on YM on 2 accounts. We need to break the 6,700 on ES and hold it. It's having a little bit of trouble there. Stopped out in profit on YM on Tradify, and top one on YM and ES on Tradify. Still okay. Stopped out top one ES. Okay. All right. So 392 profit on Tradify. So that's good. That gets us back one of our lost days. All right. 126 profit on our 2 Ignite accounts being copy traded. And the smallest profit of the day, $58 on the one instant funded, because we can't copy trade these. We can only copy trade one set at a time, so I'm doing that on the Ignites. So profitable day on the initial balance trades. They could go higher, but that's fine. It is 11 o'clock. So that is pretty good day. It's a green day in several accounts. 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the 6 accounts. Two accounts weren't traded. So that'll work. Hey, initial balance seems to work. So at least for the first day. We didn't break out on gold. I was a little disappointed in that, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and close that order. Watch, here it comes, because it just manipulated below range. Watch it. See, range, manipulate, double bottom, go break the top. What do you think? Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting stopped out in profit. Knowing that we're getting close to the end of the session anyway. I got to start getting ready for my golf round. So we're going to go ahead and lock ourselves out of, oh, let me just pull this over. We're going to lock ourselves out of these accounts. Okay. That's both of our Ignite accounts locked out. Okay. And this account, we're going to go ahead and lock out. Okay. And we'll bring this over and we will lock out of this one. And we are locked out of that because we locked out the leader account and we didn't trade this account, but we're going to go ahead and lock out of it. Guys, this is what you do, right? You got a winning day under your belt. It's not as big of a winning day as we would have liked, but it is a Monday. So, you know, we take it and we lock it in. And again, the reason you don't see this one as locked out, it is a follower account. So when I lock out the leader account, it will lock this one out as well. You can see I don't have any buttons available here to trade. So that's on that. And this is Tradevate. So if we go into Tradevate and look at that bullish bias for the day. So we go into our actually let's go into Tradevate. Tradevate. And then we go over to our risk settings over here. And we don't have a lockout button here. Now, it will lock out daily loss limit of 250 on that account. Daily profit target of 500 on that account. Okay. And we'll just save those. But we don't have, you know, there's no way to actually manually lock us out of this account. It would be nice if they had that option. Where I can say, you know, I'm done trading for the day, even though I haven't hit my max loss or my max daily goal. Just to be able to say, you know what, I'm done for trading for the day. I just want to lock myself out. You know, it just doesn't have that. So, yeah, that's okay. So today's loss limit was 1250. Let me go back. I want to see on this account. Right now we have, okay, so we have, we actually have $136 we could play with because we had our entire drawdown available on this account, but you know, that'll reset to $2,000 tomorrow because we are in profit. So we're 533 in profit there on Tradeify, and I need to pull back up. Let's just pull up our dashboard. Okay, those are our balances. I don't know if it's going to give us, let's see, our Ignite accounts is what we were trading. I don't know if it's going to give us our current balance. daily summary. Okay, today is 24th, so yeah, that is in the balance. So we're up 770 on that account. Let's just run from the top. We're up 412 there with no 412 there with no balance as of today. No trades. Okay. Next, we're up 576 on that one with no trades today. Okay. We are down on this account by $366 with a small win today. I think that was, nope. We're up 770. We saw this one with a win today. Okay. And then our last account, we're up 528 with that same half win today. Okay. So all in all, good day. I like it. We still have one account that is in the negative, which is one of our instant sim. Well, two accounts that are in the negative. Take that back, which are instant sim funded accounts. So we may focus on those a little bit more tomorrow. Make sure we get into a trade on those. Maybe copy trade those instead of the ignites, since we are up on the ignites. Kind of would like to keep trading the ignites though, because those are the ones that are headed for. Those are the ones that are headed for payout, right? So we're up 500 on one, 700 on the other. We are down on, that one was breached. Never mind. It's these. I wish they would put all the actives together. Actually, yeah. Let's just do there. Hey, look at that. Shit. All right. So putting those together, I wish it would also group by account type, but that's okay. We can deal with it. We're down on 2 accounts, up on 3 accounts, and then up on our Tradeify account as well. So doing pretty good. And we're going to call it a day here, everybody, because we have done our job and made profits on the day. Okay. Not a whole lot, couple $100, a little over $200, maybe close to $300, but we'll figure that out in the daily review. Appreciate everybody that stopped by today. If do me a favor, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for the open. Until then, stay blessed.